Hey everybody, this is MG Vids. We're talking OTTTD tonight, or Over the Top Tower Defense, a tower defense game that's just out in the App Store. I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about the game as I play it through here. You can watch me go through a level. You can use 3 folks in your current squad when you go out there to set up your tower defense. I'm going to add the Rocketeer into mine, which I've just unlocked here recently. He's got a little bit more firepower and he can shoot stuff out of the sky, so, you know, that's just pretty cool, right? But he's got a big old rocket launcher. And similar to other tower defense games, you know, you're defending your base. There's my headquarters. It comes with a rocket pack on top already. I've got my 3 squad mates with their abilities. Let me see how I'm going to set this up. So I've got 3 large pulse cannons. Let's drop in a couple of rocket towers, because, well, those are just cool. And we'll drop in some chain guns. Alright, so there's the initial cost to drop them in. You can see I have a few more placements I haven't touched yet. I think before I go up to there, what I want to do is go ahead and upgrade my cannons. And so how do I do that? Well, I click on a gun. You see 250 to upgrade. Okay, and then as you get further in the game, you have the option to boost them. So for 1,000, I can actually turn it into another pulse cannon. I've already got a couple, and those are really good out at long distances. And I've got machine guns for short distance. So what I'm going to try to do here now is spread out my team. Get my sniper out here. This guy's just sick, shooting people. And I'm doing a couple things now as I'm playing, right? So I'm earning money as I kill monsters, which allows me to upgrade my cannons. Also, at the end of each level, you know, after you beat that wave, or even if you don't, you earn experience points for the members of your team. And with those experience points, you can buy them additional skills. So you see my builder, he's got basically repair skills, but he can also have tower defense. I'll move him over so he's not in the way. Tower defense skills as well. And I'm also earning basically money. Okay, and with that money, I can buy better weapons for my troops. So like my Rocketeer, I could buy him a better missile launcher. My builder, I already bought him a better machine gun, and so I can upgrade my characters along the way as well. And what's also neat is within that the skill tree that we talked about that gives your characters additional abilities, it's a pretty large, let's say it's a 4x4 skill tree square that allows you to unlock a lot of different attributes. So basically it's 4 across, and once you unlock tier 1, that opens up the skill at the next tier. So tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 skills, and I'll show you that after we complete this run here. Right now we're on wave 2 of 4. These zombies are kind of slow moving, so this this could drag out for a little bit, but if we can get enough money, we can start boosting these cannons up. Okay, bump that up to basically a max machine gun, and for the next step there would be to turn it into a long distance cannon. Not really worried about that yet, but we probably want to drop another gun. Now I also have the option to sell a cannon, so I just dropped that one there. What about if I wanted to take it back? Pretty simple, just hit the $sign and it's gone. And so for the sake of this video, what I'll do is I will try to drop in some of this electrode thing. There we go. And just basically electrocute some people. Got tower slots way out there in the open. I'm not going to do that because they're so exposed, they're just going to get torn down. You can see my builder, I've got what looks like a little Wi-Fi signal up there. That's the remote repair that allows me to just basically repair from anywhere. Or he can go stand next to the tower and fix. Or his blast, that starburst, is actually his ability to walk in and repair a group of towers. Now, my other guy here needs to... He's got a jetpack. So he's not like the Rocketeer from the movie, and they say that in the game, which is, I thought was kind of funny. But can basically move anywhere on the map pretty quickly, which is really neat when you're trying to reinforce an area because of the amount of firepower that he brings. This level doesn't have any air. You can see I'm also playing League of War. This level doesn't have any additional air attack units. So, you know, maybe he was a waste to kind of have here, but I just wanted to bring him out and see kind of what he was going to do here. Okay, 665. Let's start bumping up our rocket towers. Here we go. Okay, that tower's getting a little red, so we'll just run the builder over there. And all he's got to do is stand next to it, and he'll start repairing it. You can see there he goes. He's fixing it right now. Now I also have the option to bump up my command center guns. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to focus on getting my towers up. I think I'm just getting waylaid here though. Like, we don't have a good mix. I should have kept probably my other character because he had basically a burst effect where he could help slow down or kill others around him. Alright, let's bump up this rocket tower. Here we go. Look at this sniper doing some stuff.
Yes, sir. Confirmed.
Alright, we're on the last wave, 4-4. 440 here to upgrade our electrocution device. And so you can see some of the effects here. Graphics really good, sound, all that's great. I even like the kind of cartoonish animation that you see to the towers and to the characters, and all of the gore that stays on the field. So I think that's really well done and a neat addition to the game. I think it makes it definitely more enjoyable. I like seeing all their body parts after I destroy them, so they should definitely be there. But at sometimes when you see like a level like this, I do wish there was. That's just this wave. You know, it's a little slower. As you play deeper, there's levels where basically there's such a long road that they give you, and there's so many tower spots. You have to be more selective, like a lot of other tower defense games, on where you put those turrets, and you get a bigger waves. You know, 6, 8 waves of monsters coming at you. It basically seems somewhat continuous. You'll also notice you have the ability to. I'm talking here, not upgrading. No, 880. You have the ability to, when you're in between waves, and you clear out a group of monsters really fast, you can go ahead and click on the bring it and just accelerate that next wave forward. So I think that's good as well, because you know there's nothing worse than just sitting here, you know, waiting. There we go. You can make it a 4 rocket tower. Fighting in the graveyard. That is where this battle is taking place. Alright, there's that scenario complete. So now I'll just show you the skill tree real quick. So, you know, at the end of each you can say, hey, you can work toward getting 3 stars, which again, I think that speaks toward the replay piece. You can see my folks are leveling up, my engineer, cranking along. So where do these skill points go to that they're earning? Well, if you go back to your team, I'm going to my engineer, who I've been using the most on skills. One, I can swap out some of his abilities or his weapon. Also, here's the skill tree I'm talking about. So you can see what I've paid into, what I have equipped, or what's maybe a passive attribute. So like shield deploy is active, and I don't have that in yet. I was using Ultra Tower, which is basically boosting one of your towers for defenses or for attack. So with 3 points, you know, if I was to put it on this tier 2 train, it'll unlock the next skill above it. There we go, quick foot. So now I can run a little bit faster. And this is how the skill tree goes for each character, and each has unique abilities. So this is over-the-top tower defense. It's a very well done tower defense game. The fact that there's multiple characters that you have to select from to build your squad to go out there and improve your tower defense and play through the scenarios, I think is really good. So take a look at it. It is $2.99 for download in the App Store, so we wanted to give you an initial first look at some gameplay to see if this is for you. This is MG Vids with going over and discussing another game, and if you like our content, please go ahead and click the subscribe button so you can stay tuned in to all of our gameplay and reviews. Thanks.